Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode of my Pokemon Go series. And in this one, we are going to investigate a legend. Not a legendary Pokemon, but a legend of a Pokestop. The legendary Pokestop that is the Mega Pokestop. And we're going to try and see if it is true or whether or not it's a load of rubbish. Now, the legend states that if you string 10 different Pokestops together in one game session, so your game can't crash or anything like that, it has to be one game session, on the 10th one you will get a legendary payout of all kinds of bits and pieces, a minimum of 6 things, but I've seen or heard of, not seen, I've heard of 9 items coming out of a Pokestop, which is unheard of. So we're going to try this out this morning. We're going to do 10 in a row and we're going to see whether or not it's going to work for us. Now, it could go horribly wrong and be a complete disaster, or it could work. Let's have a go. Let's get ourselves that first Pokestop. Right, so we are at Pokestop number 1. Let's give this one a roll, shall we? Old Blue Coat School. Spin the picture, give me a 10k egg. Or 4 Pokeballs. Right, so that is number 1. We're going to crack on with another 9 and see whether or not this legend is true. So here we go, Pokestop number 2. What's it going to give us? Spin that circle. Oh, it gave us an egg. We like the eggs. We love the eggs. Was it a 10k egg, I wonder? So that's 2 Pokestops. Let's just have a quick peek at that egg. Looks like that was a 5k egg, so we're quite happy with that. So now we're going to go on to Pokestop number 3 of 10 to see whether or not this legend really exists. So we're walking past a level 2 gym with Gyarados at the top, so it looks pretty scary. Let's have a quick look at it. We're not fighting gyms today, but we've got a Flareon and a Gyarados, nearly 2k Gyarados, pretty impressive. We're not going to do that one. We're just going to crack on with our Pokestops. Quick rat just before we go. Stay in the ball, rat. You know you want to stay in the ball, rat. Go on, you could be the only Pokemon catch all day. Stay in that ball. Thank you very much. We'll have you. You're rat candy. So we're at the White Heart. We're going to spin this circle and see what it gives us. Just 3 items, but this is only Pokestop number 3, so we've got a long way to go yet. So as you can see, we've got a bit of a Pokestop bonanza up ahead of us. That will take us very nearly, I think, to our 10th, hopefully legendary Mega Pokestop. Let's see what happens when we get around them. Quite excited to see if this actually works. Who knows? It could be complete tosh, or it could be brilliant, and we're all going to seek out 10 in a row from now on. Right, so we are right in amongst it now. We're going to bash out these 2 Pokestops quickly. So that's Pokestop number 4. Oh, we got an Ultra Ball out of that one, that's never a bad thing. Pokestop number 5. And we got another egg there. So that's 5 out of 10. Let's have a look, see what that egg was. That looks like that was another 5k egg. It's good, I'm really looking to top up to the 5ks because I want to do a number of eggs all at the same time. So hopefully that will assist us in doing that. Right, so we are going up to Pokestop number 6 now, which is pretty close, just across the road here. And once we get there, we're only going to have 4 more Pokestops to knock off in order to hit our magic 10, and then we'll know if it's true or not. We'll know if it's a legend. We'll know whether or not it's complete rubbish made up by Niantic in order to get people to rush around looking at Pokestops all over the place. Maybe it's just a really clever way for the fitness industry to affect all of us and make sure we're walking long distances or driving really slowly. If any of you come across people that are crawling along in their car, it's absolutely hilarious. It's generally fat people, which I think is even more hilarious. Pokestop 6. We are flicking that fella now. 1, 2, 3, just 3 balls there. We're going on 7, 3 left. Come on, 3 left. 4 left, I can't count. 4 left, what's it going to be? Is it true? Is it fake? Who knows? And we are just approaching Pokestop number 7, which is the Praying Woman. We're actually in a churchyard, so we give that one a little flick, and that gives us a raspberry and a couple of Pokeballs. So that's 7 down, 3 to go. Are you getting excited yet? Because I'm getting really excited to find out whether or not this is a legend or if it's true. We're nearly there now. We're nearly there. So we are outside the Black Horse pub in Thatcham, Berkshire, and it's the sign that's a Pokestop, interestingly, not just the pub. So we're going to give Pokestop number 8 a little spin. Fairly average little Pokestop with 3 things, but let's keep going. 2 more. we're just going to take a little break to catch this Spearow. It's not very exciting, but I've hardly caught any Pokemon in this particular episode, so I thought it'd be nice to have a little go. Let's see whether or not we can get him in our bag. That's one. No, he doesn't want to. Come on, let's get a nice little... Oh, he's done a hop, he's done a skip, but will he do a jump into my ball? Yes, we've got a nice throw. Hopefully that will be enough to put him into my bag. No, he is persistently not wanting to come into my collection. We need you for a little bit of candy, Mr. Fero. You could be a really interesting evolution or not. I can't remember what your CP was. And of course it doesn't matter about the CP exclusively, we've got to worry about IVs as well. My next episode we'll be talking about IVs, so do stick around for that. That's a tiny little Spearow, that's no way going to be worth evolving, but it's got candy written all over him, so we'll definitely have him. Oh, and we've got an egg. This is, I think, a 5k egg. What's coming out of our egg? It is going to be... I've not got one of him, I don't think. No, I haven't. It's a brand new Pokemon. I'm very excited to have got this new one. Thank you very much, my chop. You are very welcome to my collection. I'm going to enjoy playing with you. CP607 seems pretty good. I will do a quick IV calculation on you at some point just to see whether or not that is good or not. But hopefully that's quite a nice one. Happy with that out of an egg. But more importantly, we've got 2 more Pokestops to spin before we're at the legend. So let's crack on with that. And we are right outside number 9. So let's get this fella going. Thatcham Free Church is another church. There's quite a lot of churches that are Pokestops. Have you noticed this? I wonder whether God has got anything to do with it. We are spinning. That makes 4 Pokeballs. We like those very much. And on we go to the last. And quite excited to say, potentially legendary Mega Pokestop. Let's see what happens. I actually have no idea what that Pokemon in my sightings list is. I can't make out what the shape is, so if any of you know what that Pokemon is, stick it down in the comments because I'd be really interested to find out. Maybe it'll pop up in a minute and I'll know, but if not, let me know what it is in the comments. And as if by magic, it actually popped up, and what we've got here is a Grimer. I've never seen a Grimer before, so I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to give it a raspberry, and I'm going to use a great ball on this one, and we're going to see if we can't spin at least a nice throw. Well, we didn't get a nice throw, but we did get it in the ball first time. What are you going to do, Grimer? You don't have a very high CP, so I don't know what you like, so we'll see if you're worth having. But we got the Grimer. It is just basically a splat of mud. Whatever, Pokemon people, I'll go with it. It's now in my collection, and I'm going to keep you forever, or until I decide to exchange you for Grimer candy at a later date. So this is it, my friends, and it's another church, would you believe it? This is Pokestop number 10. Are you going to be legendary? Are you going to be disappointing? Let's find out. Let's spin it, spin it, spin it. Show me the legend. And that looks very much to me like we got a number of items out of that one. That means it's confirmed. I think Pokestops can be Mega Pokestops when you go 10 in a row, chain them up, no breaking the chain, no crushing a Pokemon. Well, that's really down to you, Niantic. And hopefully, if we look at our journal, wrong one, if we look at our journal, we will see that we got 7 items from that Pokestop. Now, you will not get 7 items from a Pokestop normally. It is a Mega Pokestop. It is confirmed. The legend is real. Is this a sign that legendary Pokemon are going to be coming to assume? Is Mewtwo on the way? I don't know. Does anybody know? A lot of people are making it up, but I don't know if it's happening, but it's confirmed. Legendary Mega Pokestops are real. I'm going to wrap that up now, and I hope you enjoyed that episode of my Pokemon Go journey. If you liked it, please do leave a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below. I would love to know what your crew looks like. What's your biggest Pokemon? What's your best time? Have you ever found the Mega Pokestop as well? And I hope, if you haven't already, you bash that sub button, and I'll see you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.